What is up, savages? Let's get after it. I kind of did it again. I gave it away. That's alright. Welcome to the RandomCoin Mining Show, where we mine a random coin each weeknight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a list of GPU-mineable coins that we randomly pick one, and whatever we land on, we try to mine that coin within 30 minutes. So we stop at 10 o'clock so that we can switch over to BrandonCoin. Basically, once we pick the coin, we go through the process of mining it. We use either Simple Mining OS, Hive OS, or Windows 10 from time to time. Most of the time, it's just going to be Simple Mining OS and Hive OS. But since it's random, tonight actually it's going to be Simple Mining, just what's going on with my systems here. So we're going to use Simple Mining OS tonight, but since it's random, we oftentimes will, and there's so many coins, there's 100 plus that I have on my list still, and oftentimes we run into problems as you normally would whenever you're trying to figure out how to mine something during the mining process. So we all work together to see if we can figure it out within that 30-minute time frame. So no matter what, we stop at 10 o'clock for the most part. Sometimes we go a couple minutes over, but you know how that goes. So that we can switch over to BrandonCoin's LiveStream. Last night we landed on B2B coin, which was a Cryptonight algorithm. We were able to successfully mine that, so that is super cool. Tonight I'm going to go ahead and start the video because I want to get through it as quickly as possible, so that we can maybe, if I switch some things around with my USB drives in my rigs, we might be able to mine whatever we land on Simple Mining OS and on Hive OS, which would be kind of cool. I think that would be cool. So let me start the pre-recorded video and I will watch it with you. So I'm just copying the list here and then I'm pasting it into the randomizer, and we landed on Graft, which is kind of cool. It's a very popular coin. Hey, what's up, Yashnik? It basically, from what I can tell, I didn't do a whole lot of research on it, but it does show up on what to mine pretty frequently. And as far as a profitable coin, it seems like it's almost like it's a competitor to PundyX, almost like a point of sale type thing going on here. You'll see that whenever I get to the Bitcoin Talk thread, but it is a Cryptonite version 8 algorithm. I go ahead and launch their website and the Bitcoin Talk announcement thread, and as you can see, like I was saying, it is on what to mine, which is cool. So I'm just collecting all that information. Those grayed out items right there are not necessarily needed to successfully mine a coin. Pretty much everything else you kind of need. I mean, depending on your hardware and things like that. But it looks like this is a point of sale. I don't know how far along they are in their roadmap. I would have to research a little bit more. But it seems kind of cool. It definitely seems like they've got something really cool going on. You know, it is a privacy coin, Cryptonite and all that stuff. Yeah, seemed kind of cool. I don't know what else to say about it. Other than I'm just sitting here collecting the information. I didn't see what yeah, it came out in 2017, in August of 2017, so it's been around a while. I think their Bitcoin Talk thread here had quite a bit of pages on it. And I'm just kind of perusing a little bit, trying to gather a little bit of information. I don't know, have you guys seen this coin on what to mine, like as far as a profitable? I've seen it from time to time. I don't know where it's at right now. Maybe we can find out after we attempt to mine it and see if we can, and if we can, then maybe we'll do some research and figure out what kind of profitability it's got with my hardware here. Just to warn you, I don't know if y'all can see that down there, but my temperatures are rising on the CPUs down there at the bottom right hand corner. Actually, no, you wouldn't be able to see that because that's a recorded video. But on my video right here, or on my screen in real time, it is. So it's increasing a little bit, but you can kind of see it right there. You can tell that as I'm going through the video stuff, it seems to increase the temperatures on all my cores pretty significantly, but they're all staying below 80 right now. Still a little warm though. But I got the door open, I got the fan on. We should be okay, I hope. So I did download the wallet because I couldn't find any kind of web wallet or paper wallet. So I went ahead and went through the process of actually getting the wallet and all that stuff, which I hate, but you know, I can uninstall it later. It's not that big of a deal. It only had that one hit for from TrapMine in VirusTotal, so it's somewhat clean. I wouldn't worry too much about this particular project because Graft is pretty well known, and as long as you grab the wallet off of their website or their GitHub, unless they tell you not to, then you should be in pretty good shape. So in this instance, I went ahead and grabbed every piece of information that we needed. I didn't stop like I normally do because, like I was saying, I wanted to get through this a little bit faster and go ahead and get to the actual configuration and maybe do both simple mining and HiveOS. So we'll see how this goes. So it looks like I chose miner.rocks as the pool. I'm showing you what miners I'm going to use: XMRig, AMD for the AMD rig, and XMRig NVIDIA for NVIDIA rigs. I'm just kind of poking around in the pool right here just to see if I can gather even more information, and I could right here because it gives you some examples. So I went ahead and grabbed those as well. I think down here at the bottom it was a pretty good example of, yeah, from the start.cmd file. Yeah, that's pretty much what mirrors what simple mining needs, except for the miner executable itself. So in other words, if you see a string like that, you could pretty much guarantee that it's going to work in simple mining as long as you remove the miner executable, the very first part of it. So that is it for the video. We will go ahead and switch back over to the desktop so that you can watch and we can see what's going on here. Actually, I'll go over here, put the desktop back up. Alright, so here's all the information that I gathered. So basically, in just 9 minutes, we are literally ready to rock. We are ready to go right into simple mining because that's what we're going to use tonight. We're going to use this rig right here as the example. It's currently, it says it's running HiveOS, but it's not. I've got all these different USB drives here that have different OSs on them and stuff. I've been playing around with a lot of stuff. I've been looking at, you know, Grin and Beam and all that stuff. So I've been doing a lot of messing around, and you can see back here. Actually, I'm mining Grin on this rig back here on the NVIDIA rig right now. I'm not mining Aeon like usual, not for the moment anyway. But I will be again soon. I just wanted to get it all set up and see how it worked and whether or not it was gonna work out. You know, the first day is always just, yeah, it's a challenge for sure. Pools going down and, you know, different configurations. I'm talking about the Grin situation there. So anyway, so we do have all the documentation that we need, I believe, to just hop right over into simple mining. I don't really know what else to say other than to just go right into simple mining and get it. So this is the rig right here, the bottom one. These two are the co-owned ones. You'll see this block ring name right there. These two I don't own outright. This one I do. And this is a 12 GPU currently mining Beam at 103 souls, which is not a lot. The 6 GPU rig here mining Beam gets 120 souls. And that's the difference again between AMD and NVIDIA on certain algorithms. So on that algorithm, NVIDIA just crushes it. But in this case, we are mining Graft, which is a Cryptonite version 8, right? Cryptonite version 8? Yeah, Cryptonite version 8 algo coin. So we are going to go to group config. Hey, what's up, Charlie? Key? Alloy XA. You know, I literally just deleted that off of HiveOS. I can put it back in there though. I can show you what, yeah, Gabriel, I can show you what we need to do for that. I think. Should be able to show you. Alright, so let's do this real quick though. So let's go to add group, and then we're going to choose XMRig AMD. This is AMD rig that we're messing with. So let's go with XMRig AMD. And then we're going to choose the latest version. You don't always have to choose the latest version. Sometimes you have to choose an older version. It just depends on whether or not they've taken features and capabilities out of the miner that you actually need for whatever you're mining, right? So you can't just, I wouldn't just default to the latest version. I would, you know, that's why they leave these older ones in here, because otherwise they can just get rid of all of them and always just have the updated one. And a good example of that is Gminer. I think it was Gminer. Gminer was, they were taking certain Equihash algorithms out of the miner and not able to mine them anymore. So you gotta keep that in mind. But in this case, I think we'll be safe with going, they all say Monero 8 on them, except for, you know, down here, see, like this is a good example. This one is Monero 7, all the way back to 273. So we are going to be mining Monero 8, so we're going to choose this one. We will choose standard naming convention. I think it was GFT, right, for the ticker, and then it's CNV8, and then we'll go with AMD hardware. This is just the naming convention that I use so that I can kind of keep up with things. And then I go AMD. I usually just throw the hardware in here. You can see on the screen there that I do other things if it's something I'm going to keep and actually mine. So for our miner options, we can go right back to our spreadsheet, and you can see right here I already pretty much got everything, right? It's already got the variant in there. I'll show you where we can get that information from. It's got some, looks like, what is this, 2, okay, so it's got a backup pool. That's what it looks like. Variant 2, yeah, it looks like a backup pool starts right here in K, I guess. We probably don't need that. I believe that that's where it starts. Okay, so we'll just, we won't do the backup pool. We'll just grab this right here. We don't need a backup, not for this exercise. So we'll throw that in here. And we've got the pool, the port. Now we need to get our address. And remember, I got the full wallet and downloaded it. Come on, man. And that's where I got the address from. And you'll want to do that if you're actually mining the coin, you know, for profit and stuff, or to trade or whatever. Get a full wallet, or a paper wallet, or however you want to do it, but do it safely. The way I'm doing it is just, the only reason I downloaded the wallet is because I couldn't find an address like a web wallet or a paper wallet anywhere else. So, and then for password, it looks like you can name your rig. So we'll call this one, we'll give it its real name. Not really going to matter because we probably won't go out there and actually check it or anything. And then we'll say the variant 2, and then we will add group. I'll show you where we get, oh, I need to zoom up on that. Let me go back in here for you. So that's what it looks like. Okay. So we will click save. Didn't really need to because it was already saved, but that's all right. And then we're going to go to rig list because I believe that that string is good to go. I believe we are ready to assign it to the rig. And then we're going to put a check mark next to the rig, and then go group config. And then we're going to choose the group that we just created. And we're just going to choose reload. And then save. And this is still mining. This is the NVIDIA rig. Whoop. Take my finger off. This is the NVIDIA rig. And it's mining Grin still. So I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to switch over the display unless we run into a problem. I'll show you right here. I'll just bring up the console so that we can check it out as it goes. Alright. And you know what? Maybe I was going to say while we were doing that, we could probably head over to see if we can figure out this alloy thing for Gabriel. Let's do that real quick. So this is not what this is something totally different than what we were actually working on. We're trying to mine Graft on simple mining, but Gabriel's been asking about alloy on HiveOS. So we're going to hit that real quick. But you know what? I'm not going to have an address. Let's see. Man, I literally just deleted that like not very long ago. A few hours ago. I went through here and cleaned this up. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to need that. What can we do? I mean, we could do a fake address, I guess, right? I don't know how that, I mean, just showing, yeah, let's try that. We'll go, was it XAO? Yeah. Now this is totally, again, this is totally unrelated to, I'm just going to put some stuff in here and we'll call it alloy YouTube. Now obviously you would put your actual address in there. I think it's going to let us do this. Okay, so there we go with that, and then with flight sheets we're going to go XAO. Let's switch back over to simple mining. I don't want to confuse you guys too much. All right, so already we are getting accepted shares. That's awesome. Now let me show you real quick where we got that variant, because it seems like, especially with the newer Cryptonite stuff, that variant and algo, actually on this one we didn't even have an algo, did we? We only had variant. Let's see here. If we go back over here, yeah, no algo. All we had was variant. So in the past I might have said that we had to have both. So it looks like we really only have to have the variant. And that is this page right here. So it said it was a 2, right? So it looks like, but it doesn't say 8, and everything that we were looking at was 8. So yeah, that would be tough to figure that out because it doesn't show 8 on here. But this right here, Gabriel, might actually be your problem with mining, because you have to use XAO as the variant for alloy. So anyway, all right, so back to simple mining. Where was simple mining? Did I close it? No, okay. go here, leave this up for a second. So we're getting 10.7K. So if we go to, now this is Cryptonite version 8, so let's head over to Profit Pro. What did you miss? You missed just collecting the information to mine Graft, because that's what we landed on tonight. And I'm just going over how to kind of look up potential profits per day and things like that. So let's go in here and we are going to put, not really a 8 in here, so, oh, there it is. All right, so 10, what was it, 10.7, right? 10,700. And then we can go descending, ascending, what is it, Graft? So it's kind of in the middle. So we'll just do ascending. And then calculate, and then we should be able to find Graft pretty quick. Pretty sure it's in here. Although I did not check before, but I would assume that it is in here. Y'all can yell at me if I passed it. I don't think I did. Alright, Graft, where you at? There's Alloy. Totally confusing y'all with the Alloy and Graft thing tonight. Now, come on. I know he's got Graft on here. Did I pass it? Let's just search by name. There we go. These are in order now, by name. Oh, they must have changed their logo or something. Okay, I was looking for that specific G logo. All right, so they are right here. So it looks like at 10.7K mining Cryptonite version 8, we would get, and mining Graft actually, we would get about $2.49 per day, and that's off of a 12 GPU RX 580, RX 570 rig. Yeah, not great profit. Well, let's go back over here to what to mine, and we can actually look it up. I don't know the considered, oh, there it is right there, okay. So let's go to this rig right here. Let's just see if it shows up. It probably will show up, but it's probably gonna be at the bottom. Oh, Dubai coin's killing it, huh? Haven's had a pretty good day, I think. Let's see what we got here. Probably down here towards the bottom, right? Probably passed it again. I don't see it. It was saying $2 a day, so it would be around in this area right here if it was on here. And I don't see it. All right. See if it says active, so it would be on there if what we were giving it was enough. So we'll go 10,700. Power is going to be off, but calculate a day, $1.63 after power. That sounds about right. Profit Pro was saying, where'd it go now? Yeah, it was saying 249 before power, so pretty close. All right, so that is it. We're not going to have time to do HiveOS as well. I don't even have it booted up. I don't have any workers in here at all. Both of these are off right now. So I'll try to help Gabriel and we will go, hey, what's up, Red Panda? And we'll go through, hopefully go through that process, maybe, and get through it here. So we'll go XAO, add a wallet. We created the wallet already with the fake numbers and all that, right? So we're going to go configure a miner, or yeah, configure a miner for the pool, and then we're going to choose XAO is a its own Cryptonite algorithm. So we will choose XMR rig, XM rig, AMD. Use Gabriel. Do you have you have AMD, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what you told me. Probably doesn't really matter, to be honest. Okay, so for this, I would assume that we would go there, and then we're going to go, we need a pool. So let's go out here to mining pool stats, and let's find, I could actually do this real time if I didn't delete that dang wallet earlier. So let's go with Cryptonite CC, and then we are going to go to the Connect tab, grab this right here, mining pool URL. We'll go with the middle of the road for this rig. If we were actually doing it, I don't know what your hardware is, so let's go with that. Let's go back to, alright, so it's 5662 is a port, so we'll put this in here like that. We'll go 5662. Password can be X in this case. Threads you don't have to worry about. Config override. This is where you have to put in. Now we just learned that you really only need the variant, right? Most likely, you know, if that doesn't work, I would throw in the algo Cryptonite right here. It's not Cryptonite light and it's not Cryptonite heavy, I don't think. So I think you would only use this one if it needs it. But in this case, what we do is we go XAO, like that. That's your variant, see, because if you go back over to, where was I? Let's go back to the bookmark page here, the variants. So if you're mining alloy, and again, everybody that's watching this, this is not what we were mining tonight. I'm just trying to help Gabriel specifically. So his variant, the variant for alloy is XAO. So if you go to your flight sheet, that's what it should say right here. And then for version, you could go, I'm still struggling with this, with what this means whenever it says the latest, because it doesn't put the latest on there. I think someone tried to explain it to me. I think it was Yashnik and those guys that was trying to explain it to me. But I think there's like an update button somewhere else. You know, I'm kind of new to HiveOS, so but I'll just choose version. It doesn't really matter. I think, you know, it would work with the latest probably in your case. And then we will just do apply changes, and we're not going to be able to do anything with it because it's a fake address. But I probably could. I can't assign it to the rig because I don't have the. Yeah, that's about as far as I can go. I mean, I can create it. That's about it. So hopefully that helps, Gabriel. Maybe you could tell me exactly what the problem is. If you're having an actual problem, an actual symptom, maybe I can look at that. All right. Yeah, I know I need a cooler. All right, man, we are like perfect, dead on the right time and everything, and it didn't crash, and we killed it. We mined Graft successfully using simple mining, and we still are, I think. Yep, we're still mining Graft. All those accepted jobs, looking great, awesome. We went through some stuff for Gabriel, a long-time subscriber that I was trying to help out, so that's cool. I showed you that I'm mining Grin back here on the NVIDIA rig, and it's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so let's switch over. I don't know, I haven't seen an alert from Brandon, but let's switch over there and check him out. I will see you guys there. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, same time, all that stuff. I'll be here as long as you guys are showing up. I'll be here. So I will see you tomorrow night at 9:30. Let's head over to BrandonCoin, and that's it. Stay savage.